I just want to take a moment and look at this beautiful Hatteras coming by. Goodness gracious, look at that boat. That's cool. What is going on, everybody? Just want to take a quick moment to thank everybody that subscribed to this channel. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button down below before we get into this video. I really appreciate y'all. I think we're at like 905 maybe at the time of this video, which is pretty freaking cool. We just need like 95 more to get to 1,000, and then when we be doing that giveaway for all them Vasslors, and pretty cool giveaway. Also, if you haven't checked that out, go check that out on my channel as well. But today I am doing an update on my Hobie. What upgrades have I done to it? Is there things I like, things I hate about it, which is not much. And let's just get into it. My kayak is a mess right now. I haven't used it in a while. I've been really busy working, but it is a mess, as you can see. A whole bunch of crap all over it. It's just unorganized. So I'm gonna clean this up a little bit, and then I'm gonna show you some of the things that I've added onto this kayak and some of the things that I have improved on to make fishing easier and more convenient. So I do want to announce something a little later in some future videos. What's in this box, not the stuff on top, but there's some stuff in this box that I will announce in some future videos. But I do want to show you something cool. It is related to fish gum. I want to thank Tony over at Fish Gum USA for sending me some cool swag. Get in some light. This is awesome. I love this hat. And you know, redfish, love the redfish. Look at the detail. So I'm gonna be wearing that hat a lot. I appreciate you, Tony, over at Fish Gum. So, but I'm gonna get this kayak out in some light so we can see what we're doing, and then get it cleaned up, and let's go. All right. It didn't take much to clean up, but I do have some cool gear that I need to install. And I'm not going to bore you with the process of some of this install, because you can find these videos all across the freaking internet. But this is the Hobie anchor trolley. And I'm going to install that today. But I do want to show you all some really cool stuff. I got this rod holder that I need to install. And you can go get all this at Fairhope Boat Company in Fairhope, Alabama. They are an authorized Hobie dealership. That's also where I bought my kayak from, and they have a ton of accessories. But this right here is a pretty freaking cool accessory that that Yak Attack makes, which I love. Yak Attack stuff, it's all made in the US, and it's just good quality stuff. It works well with the kayaks. So, but this is a rail based, which I'll show you what that means, tether. And I'll show you, let's go along. So I'll move this net out of the way. But this is just a floating net. I picked this up from Lost Bay Tackle down here in Orange Beach, Alabama, and I've used it a lot if you watch my videos. It floats, you don't have to worry about losing it. It's a perfect size, and I've got a few hooks stuck in it, but I was able to get those out and not tear up the net. And it's got a little clip on the end, so you can tether it down if you want, but it floats, like I said, so I just leave it right there. And I normally use my left hand to bring in my fish if I'm netting them, and this is what I use. So I'm gonna set this over here. I did install a Garmin fish finder on here. This is the Striker 7 SV, and I had this actually on my boat before. This one made it through the hurricane, and it still works for now. So, and I have it on a Yak Attack rail mount. It's really cool. So this Yak Attack rail mount, you can press this button, lift up, and swivel your fish finder as you want. It's got these that you can twist, and then you can raise it up or raise it down if you want. I like it like that. It's mounted just perfectly on the base. I didn't really have to buy anything other than the screws I already had. And then Hobie makes it extremely awesome and really easy. Probably the easiest I've ever installed a fish finder on a kayak. They have these grommets here that you just pop out and replace with ones that are associated to the size of your wire. So you don't have to, I didn't have to do any drilling to install this fish finder, which is awesome. And I'll show you where the battery is. So I got my Boga grip. Oh yeah, that's another upgrade. Got the 30-pound Eastaboga grip here. It is a IGFA certified scale on there too, so you don't have to worry about any lying when it comes to the weight of fish. And I put a float on there, but I'll show you what I'm going to do with that, because I'm not a big fan of the float. It's just too bulky. Always got a rag, Seaguar fluorocarbon. You know I love Seaguar. But this is where I put my battery. So I didn't do any drilling. This box comes out, and then my power cable just ran straight from that grommet underneath inside the kayak. And I just went and bought a battery. This is a universal battery. It's an AGM, which is, I forgot what the A stands for, but I know G stands for glass mat. So you don't have to worry about spilling it. It's not full of water to spill. And just did my own little connections here, and it works great. Now I'm gonna pull this out and show you. This just pops out. This is a Hobie little plastic insert. I have my, oh, I let a little water get in here, but I have my extra cable, my transducer cable wrapped up. And Hobie makes it really cool. That's underneath my seat. This is underneath my seat. Same style grommet. And then I don't want to flip it over, but if you look on the bottom of the Hobie, they have a plate there meant for your transducer, and it literally just bolts right in. You don't have to do any drilling. You don't have to do any epoxy. And it's real, and it sits flush with the bottom of the kayak. It's pretty cool innovation. So that's actually one of the things I really love about this kayak here when adding a fish finder. No drill. This accessory hatch, probably the most convenient thing ever. My drive is holding up really well. I don't have it down here with me. I absolutely love these where you can drop your rudder. Now, if you have a side scan transducer, you can drop your transducer as well by pulling up on this cable. You can tie it to that bottom of that plate. The transducer is sitting parallel to the, literally flush with the bottom of the kayak, and then you can drop it if you want. And then if you go over really shallow, you're loading up your boat, or you hit something, you can raise it up and it'll sit flush. But this one's not a side scan. This one's just a striker. This one's your down scan and your regular 2D sonar. All right, the steering on the kayak has not loosened up since I bought it, which is pretty common of these pedal drive kayaks with the steering, but Hobie did an excellent job on their steering. I love the ambidextrous steering. The seat, freaking awesome with the recline and lumbar support. And then I did buy a speaker, a waterproof JBL speaker to set in the kayak for when I'm paddling to and from my fishing spot. This right here, probably one of the best investments you can make for the kayak, is your ruler. This is a Hobie hog trough, and it has treated me well. You've seen it on my videos. Nothing fancy. It goes up to 30-inch fish. The Yak Attack Visicarbon flag is a absolutely must for safety. I've had this on multiple kayaks, and this kayak has a light. All you do is tighten it, the light comes on, and then you're safe at night. And it's LED. And then to turn it off, just twist it the other way and it's off. And it does break apart, so if you want to take it down, it literally breaks apart just like this, and then you can store it in a bag. And the cool thing I love about this Yak Attack stuff is the rail mounted system. So easy to remove. And that's how most of my Yak Attack stuff is. That's how that Garmin is. It's how that new fish finder we're going to install, and that new Tether. And then to put it back on, just run it through, give it a good tighten, and it is ready to go again. And Hobie, at least this Mirage Outback, has all these rail mounted systems. Same thing with their deck cord. You can move that up and down or remove it if you want. You can also have these little tethers that if you have like a tackle box or something, reach around and they hook right in to that bungee running around. There's nothing that I hate on this kayak. It has treated me really well. I can't wait to take it offshore, off the beach this summer. I did grab some PVC pipe for my camera, so you can put a bimini top. Hobie sells one that you can put in here, and it attaches to those back rod holders and then up here. But this PVC, fits perfectly in there. Then I can attach my camera so you can look at me and I can get better pictures for my fish. Hobie does have these tethers that come out, and it's a tie down point, but I don't really like them that much. That's probably one thing I don't really care about that. So I am going to attach this. All right, got it on this side, and it is perfect. See, now I can reach around. If it falls, it's tethered down, and I don't have a giant float that I gotta worry about getting in the way, which I'm gonna save that. That's awesome. But my brother has a Boga grip as well, so he can probably utilize that. Now I'm gonna get this rod holder installed. Okay, this one's the Omega Pro Universal, so it can hold a bait caster, fly reel if you want to, and a spinning reel, which that's mostly what I use in this kayak, are spinning reels. Cool thing is, it's universal with that mount. So if I want to switch bases, it's the same base. Easiest way to mount it, push this tab in, pull out the base, okay? Set this down, and then unscrew. Keep on unscrewing. Now this is going to ride right in this rail system. Now I can put it here if I want. Or I can put it here, which I think I'm going to end up putting it right here for now. So that's where I like to set my rod whenever I am trolling and whenever I am unhooking a fish. And just like that, make sure it's in the gear, snap these in, and that rod holder is there to stay. Now you can swivel it if you want by pushing the button in, turn it, and we'll see. I'll adjust that as I'm out on the water. So right now I don't have a rod on me to adjust it with, but I do have both the Yak Attack mount for the Garmin and then my rod holder. So, which you might see me change that over to this side, who knows? We'll see as I get out on the water, and then you just adjust. That's a cool thing, the modularity of the kayak. Another thing I did get for Christmas, Mom hooked me up with one of these Yak gear. Let's just pull it out. One of these Yak gear anchor poles. So I think this one's a 6 foot, and that's what I'm going to install my anchor trolley with. Hey, one more thing I completely forgot was, so this storage hatch I never utilize much, because once you put something in there, it just kind of, especially if it's small, it just slides to the back of the kayak. So Hobie makes an insert for it, and you can go get this at Fairhope Boat Co as well. And that's where I picked this up from, and it's just a plastic bin, plastic insert, and it fits perfectly inside this hatch. So now I can throw things in there and not have to worry about them sliding to the back of the kayak, which I really like, because I never really utilize this hatch. And it's just really simple and easily accessible. But I'm going to install this trolley. This is an anchor trolley. It's kind of like a pulley system for your anchor. So I'm going to get this anchor trolley installed, put on, and then we'll close out this video. My anchor trolley I got installed, 2 rings, got the pulleys in there, and then a pulley on this side and then I have it tethered to my Yak Gear stick. So I can't wait to use this in some of those shallow marshes. Also, I need to add some stickers. These are some cool looking stickers here that I had made, which I'll probably have more made. If y'all are interested, if any of my subscribers, anybody is interested in some stickers, maybe not this big, maybe some smaller ones, some round ones, just let me know and I'll see what I can come up with and get them out. So, but I'm gonna end up adding this to the kayak as well, somewhere on the kayak. I do have my Fairhope Boat Co. sticker on there I just added, which they are awesome, extremely nice people over there. I did put these new stickers on and they look freaking awesome. Look at that. By the way, this is a good time. Hit that subscribe button down below. Keep up with some more videos so we can do some fishing in this baby. But I got another one on this side. Like I said, if y'all are interested in sticker or maybe some gear or whatever, and like I said, decals or stickers, you know, comment down below. See, give me some ideas. See what you see if y'all are even interested in maybe something a little smaller than that, or something with like a BS on there or something. I think it'd be pretty cool. So, but that turned out really good. But that's pretty much an overview of the kayak. So if you like this video, hit that like down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Let's get to 1,000. That's gonna be awesome. So, but I appreciate y'all for watching. I'd like to thank the good Lord above for everything he does for us, and we'll see you later.